Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This one's going to be a request actually to play 2 rounds on the Famous Places GeoGuessr map. This is one of the easier beginner maps in GeoGuessr. It's composed off of like natural wonders, it says, and like famous buildings, government buildings, just generally famous places. There's although some slightly more obscure things I think hidden in here. Um, this is going to be a 2 round play along, so I'm going to post the link in the description to both rounds. If you're going to watch this and you want to play first, I would recommend doing that. Try not to read the comments, and don't watch the video obviously if you don't want to get it spoiled. And then once you've completed it, yeah, post your score, which places you've gotten that you knew right away, which ones were kind of tough to figure out, and let me know if you've been to any of the places in these videos because there's some pretty famous places here. Yeah, I mean, with that, we'll just get into it. I'm going to make this a no move game because I think some of the places are probably a little bit too easy if you could move. But let's get going. So this is going to be a challenge. There's going to be no time limit, but obviously don't look up anything. But it'll be no move, but panning and zooming allowed. So we're going to copy round 1, put this in my notes, and we're going to get going. So, in the first round, this looks... We got some sort of geysers. This is not... I was thinking initially that this was Yellowstone, but it's not, because I've been to Yellowstone. It looks fairly deserty. Everybody's wearing fairly cold clothes. I'm actually not entirely sure where this is. The landscape is giving me like... I actually genuinely have no idea where this is. I don't see any clues. Photo quality is not particularly great. These rocks are interesting. It's vans and trucks. Ooh, where could this be? I feel like it's still probably in the US, but I don't know. I mean, we got volcanoes over here. It just looks so dry. I'm real curious what this actual location is. Man, it's so dry. It's a bizarre landscape. We got all these like almost Arctic looking mountains, but we have this scrub terrain. It's very deserty. It's clearly cold. But it's got to be somewhere that has volcanoes. Jeez. This could be a lot of places. I mean, Iceland is like the realistic... The terrain just doesn't make that much sense. These are like cactuses or something. It looks so cold. I mean, it could still be somewhere up here. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It's not Yellowstone because, like, the hot springs are up here somewhere. Yeah, right here. Grand Prismatic Springs, Imperial Geyser. I'm gonna guess there. It's... What in the world? I mean, it makes sense with the terrain and stuff. I'm surprised it's that cold. I guess it's pretty far up in the mountains. Well, this is the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, that last round. I mean, I just guessed Yellowstone just to hedge to make sure I don't feel really stupid if it wasn't Yellowstone. But that was actually a legitimately hard round. So this is the Golden Gate Bridge to our south. So this is some sort of headland. Assume right here. Is there a pier somewhere? Oh yeah, somewhere like right here. This is Sala Kongresova. So this is like the Polish Congress, I assume. So that should be in Warsaw. I don't know where though. Is there any other information we can get on this? So the road's going due north. Looks like there's a turn. Is it actually going due north, or is it like slightly west of north? It looks fairly central because of the skyscrapers. Yeah, I don't see the place. I mean, this kind of lines up the roads up here in the grid. Is it this? Yeah, here it is. Okay. That makes me feel better. It's right in front of the bus stop. Wow, that first round is like so surprising to me. I don't know what this is. Is this like Westminster Abbey? Oh, it is Westminster Abbey. So, whoops. I don't actually know where Westminster Abbey is in London. Westminster Abbey. I would love to visit Westminster Abbey someday. It's probably one of my places I would most like to visit right now, honestly. Is this the United Nations Green? It is. So, right here somewhere. It would be cool to see all the famous people buried in it, I think. Is this Venice? Santa Maria Gloriosa. Okay, well we're definitely in Italy. The canals are definitely confirming the Venice vibe. So, Sestiere de Sao Polo. Don't know where though. Santa Maria. Oh wow. Monte del Ferrari. So we're right here. Oh, I found quick. Venice is another place that I've never visited that I would love to visit. So 20,000 in the first round, obviously not ideal. The first round was, or the first location in the first round was just totally wrong. Honestly, if you did better than me on that, more power to you. I knew it wasn't Yellowstone, but I honestly could not think of that many places where it was that cold, looked that deserty, and had volcanoes. I mean, it makes sense in retrospect. I should have known that it was somewhere somewhere in the Andes, but I did not realize that there was a part of Chile famous for its geysers, so I learned something today. So if you beat me, let me know, and yeah, good job. Let's do another round of famous places. Let me get my links ready on the side. Do the same thing. Challenge, no move. Panning and zooming allowed, no time limit. And let's go. I'm hoping I can beat... I mean, I should be able to get a better score than this. Oh no. I cursed myself. This does not look like something I know what it is. Alright, we got palm trees. It looks vaguely... shoot myself in the foot here. It looks Moorish to me, so like southern Spain. It's got like the arches and it's got some European style castle pieces. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this was like India or something, because I know there are some places that look like this that are like British influenced, but in my mind this is like the Alhambra or something, which I've never been to. I actually don't even know. Oh, there it is. The Alhambra. I don't honestly think that it's the Alcazaba or the Alhambra, but I mean it could be something else Moorish in like Almeria or somewhere down here, but I don't know what else it could be. It honestly could be something like Central or South American as well. This is a tough round, I think, unless it's obviously just the Alhambra, which I don't think it is, but that's going to be my guess. It was not, but it was... oh, Sintra. It was the Palacio Nacional de Pena. Okay, I've never heard of that actually, but got a good vibe check with the architecture, so it wasn't Moorish, but it was Iberian. So that doesn't make me feel entirely terrible. Oh no, this is one of the... which one is it? Is it Tikal, Chichen Itza, or the other one? Palenque? I mean, it's pretty hilly, which makes me think it's not Chichen Itza, which is up here. It's definitely not anything in Mexico City area. I think this is Palenque based on the hills, because there are mountains down here. Zona Archaeologica. Temple of the Sun. Let's just kind of check out. I think the compass is not going to be right on this because it's a photosphere. I'm going to guess Palenque. Based on the hills are... maybe this does actually match with the... I think this is Palenque. I'm going to guess Palenque. Yes. That was lucky for the hills. This is the Grand Canyon, and I believe this is Hopi Point, which is the outlook in Grand Canyon Village. Yeah, it's this, I think. I have been here. I think it's Hopi Point. The problem is there's so many outlooks. It's been a while. I'm pretty sure this is Hopi Point. I remember this view. Yeah. What is this? An amphitheater. Very interesting city here. Looks Turkish? Ooh, this is going to be tough. So this is a Roman amphitheater, I assume. That's a very large city. Is that the ocean back there? Is this like Izmir or Antalya? Ooh, I'm liking this. There's a hill to the east, which does not make sense here. This is a little embarrassing because I've been to Antalya, Alanya, like kind of this area. Could also be like something in the Adriatic. It's not Split. Nah, I don't think so. Does Izmir make sense? Man, this is a big city. It seems to kind of rise up over a hill. There's definitely more land across the water. I mean, that's possible. I'm gonna go with this. I don't think this is right, but it seems like it's can't be that far off. Wow, that was just Athens? Oh, that's embarrassing. That was just the Acropolis behind me. Oh, well, you couldn't see the Acropolis. Wow, Athens sprawls in that direction. That was Calathea and Piraeus. Oh, man. Yeah, I just didn't expect... I figured in this map you'd get the Acropolis, but it wasn't actually in the Acropolis. It was just in the amphitheater below it. It feels a little rough, but what can you do? This is the Trevi Fountain, I think. Which is in Rome, but I don't actually know where. Does it have a point? Caracalla. Does not seem to have a point. I'm pretty sure that it's fairly close to downtown. Seems like it would be Piazza Navona. I don't. It's in one of the plazas. I just don't know. I need like a. It's not going to be any. It's another building. Yeah, so Bar Trevi confirms that it's definitely a Trevi Fountain, but where? There's something else right there. So assuming this photosphere is right, the fountain is kind of facing south. It looks very urban. So Fontana di Trevi. Found it. Okay. I like that. 21,749, a little bit better than the last round, but honestly I feel better than the last round, but the Acropolis one I should have gotten. The Portugal, that one I wasn't going to know. I'm pretty proud that I knew Palenque from Chichen Itza and all the other ones. But, yeah. See how you guys did. Leave a comment with your score, and did you know of this place in Portugal? Or those geysers in Chile? If you knew about those geysers in Chile, I really want to hear where you learned about them. Yeah. Next episode, we should be getting back to my state streak. And hope everybody who watches this enjoyed it. And see you next time. Thank you.